because I used to have like a double feature.
Cheers, everybody. Welcome to another episode of Bourbon and Booze.
Welcome, everybody.
How are you today?
Good.
I'm excited. We're back for another Tuesday episode of Whiskey, our first of the year. Right?
Because it's the new year?
Yep, it's the new year. 21.
Finally?
Yep. Do you remember 20?
No. I went in the
I
went through the deprogramming because it was so awful.
So
I drank a dumpster fire.
Here's our first whiskey of our advent calendar. As promised, we're going to do it. This is an Irish whiskey called Proper 12. Proper 12. Proper 12. Ever heard of them?
I think so.
They're actually a pretty big whiskey producers. And so this was one of Alex's pickup, one of Alex's 3 Irish whiskeys she picked up for our advent calendar. It's from the Proper 12 distillery. It comes in at $24.49. So that's going to put it in the 3-barrel range. It's 40% or 80 proof. So basic, typical proofage for mass-produced whiskey. And it's aged 12 years. Hence the name Proper 12. I actually don't even know if they have anything else besides 12-year-old Irish whiskeys. They do have a couple different finishes, but their whole name is Proper 12. That's the name of the distillery. Everything's 12 years.
So I guess if you're going to call yourself Proper 12, you got to be Proper 12.
Proper 12. And this is a triple distilled, blended Irish whiskey. So, not single malt.
So they blend their own whiskeys together.
Mm-hmm. And I don't know if it's a pot still. I didn't see that anywhere I read. So it's probably a column still. Because normally Irish whiskeys pride themselves on pot still. So, all right.
So maybe some of it is pot still and some of it is
maybe
not.
I don't know. I will go to Ireland and find out for you.
You're gonna.
Yeah.
You're gonna.
I'll go the extra mile.
Do the research.
Do the research.
Might even write a book about it.
I think Proper 12 is out of Dublin. I could be wrong. Let me know. All right, here we go. How you doing, buddy? Okay, so at $24.99, it is a 3-barrel. You're giving it a 3.5 on aroma. How so, sir? New year, same problems. Excuse me, Grandpa. Why'd you give it a 3.5?
It's got a good aroma, but it's not like it's not jumping out as opposed to any other Irish whiskey, but it.
Okay, yeah, it's definitely got that Irish whiskey aroma to it. The floral, a little bit of nuttiness to it, a hint of spearmint. I'm having difficulty separating nuttiness and spearmint post-COVID. Mm-hmm. Almost everything that I love about spearmint or mint now tastes and smells more like peanuts, and it's driving me nuts. But that's what I'm getting. A little bit of nuttiness, mintiness, a sweetness of vanilla and chocolate, like a dark chocolate. But it smells like an Irish whiskey to me. So I give it a 3. You're giving it a 3.5. We each give it a 4 for flavor. You have these little notes here. What's that?
It's really got a it's the caramel, chocolate, and cherry.
Okay.
That kind of like is really pronounced in it for me.
See, and I'm getting that nutty vanilla that I'm smelling on the palate, but it's very mellow. And it's a sweet vanilla to me. A little bit of the chocolate, not as much. More on the nose, not on the palate. It's a very mellow, nice flavor. I like Proper 12. So I gave it a 4, as you did. Bite, there's no bite. We each gave it a 4.
4, there's no bite.
It is very smooth. I could probably drink a whole bottle of this in one night, which is horrible to say.
And I want to bring up something you said with the COVID, that it kind of ruined your sense of smell. And I didn't get the COVID, but my allergies have just been horrific for the last 3 months. So I feel like I'm at a disadvantage with the aroma because my allergies are so bad. It's not the COVID. Watch it with the droplets.
So, this all adds up to a very strong 14 points, a little bit more for him, but 3.5 barrel rating. I have no problem with this. Now, in comparison, Rider's Tears, Green Spot, Redbreast. Well, Redbreast is kind of a different league of their own, but Rider's Tears and Green Spot, I'd probably go for Rider's Tears over Proper 12, but siding with Hyde or Hellcat Maggie, this is way better than Jameson to me. I'm not a big Jameson fan. So Proper 12 is definitely something you should think about picking up. Let us know what you think about it. Give us some ideas about any of the other versions of Proper 12 you've had. Maybe I misunderstood, and they do have higher ages than 12, but that's not what I could really tell. What's your favorite Irish whiskey? He doesn't know. So make sure you hit the like and subscribe. Check out Instagram, Facebook, Twitter, and merchandise. And remember, there's no bad whiskey. There's only good whiskey and great whiskey. It's a really good whiskey.
It is good.
Yeah. So cheers.
Laters. My favorite Irish whiskey is the one I'm drinking right now. At the moment.
Okay.
1, 2.